Hello everybody, it's me, Make Freak X3 here, and today we are doing part, I believe it's part 16 of... Well, excuse you, princess. Oh my god, seriously! What the
Can't pick this.
We don't need it. Oh, that makes sense. You're not shooting at me, that's a good thing. Don't tell me I'm facing a assassin. Calling for the big gun. I love all max sometimes. Okay, that was a big explosion. Okay, anyways, as I was trying to say earlier before we got attacked by the rust demons, last time we played the DLC for, I'm sorry, not the DLC, but one of my favorite side quests of the Silver Shroud. And, well, oh gosh, and we also did a, No. No. Gotta love AIs. See. But yes, today we're going to do some Brotherhood of Steel. And unfortunately we're going back to the glowing sea. Can I get a freaking hallelujah? Oh, that felt good. Oh, sorry. Still a bit sore from taking a nap.
The sooner we get out of this radiation, the better.
God dang it, I forgot to give Piper. At least a hazmat suit, dang it.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
What about those feral ghouls? Are they still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal, not a chance.
Area sweep, now!
What's going on? enemies. Oh, don't tell me the AI is screwing up again. Bethesda! Oh no, it's a blowfly. Someone called the Voldemort. Like they can crash.
Guess this is it for you.
They are blowflies, just leave them alone. Elevator. There's my luck. What's going on?
You are facing unclassified natural one. Death is inevitable.
I don't know what's going on. So this is scripted or not? Okay, I feel really bad for laughing at that. Okay, finally! Jeez.
Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come along.
Thanks, Halen.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us, thanks to the reinforcements and the air.
What about those feral...
With a vertibird at our disposal? Not a chance. Anyway,
Yeah, I was really confused there for a
I've
moment.
had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head
Yeah,
back to
I have a
Dr.
feeling
Ingram
that
and bring her
wasn't
your
scripted,
report.
but you know, knowing Bethesda, anything can happen out of bizarreness.
Why use this distress pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea, there's no way you're going to be able to send out a regular
Oh
signal.
yeah, this is in the glowing
Luckily,
sea.
the distress
God,
pulsar's
big
ping
pipe
cuts
ball.
right through the interference, and we'll be able to hear you as long as we stay close to the frontier. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Okay, change the plans. We're gonna get Danse. Maybe because I don't want Piper to turn into a ghoul. Oh, my head. Ugh. Ugh.
A pleasure to see you again, ma'am.
Paladin
Are you ready
Danse.
to depart?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Yes.
Roger that.
You two play nice out there.
Only if it plays nice back, citizen.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
Mum, if I might bend your ear for a bit.
Okay. Oh.
We're taking too many rads. We need to move out.
Ah! We can seriously a dead claw. If we sneak past it, it will not see us. Ah! Crap. No, no, no. Ah, take that. Well, at least it wasn't a, was it a cradle? Cradle jaw? Whatever that, wheel crocodile death claw hybrid that you can find in Nuka World. And I'm actually not talking about the quantum, death claw that was sadly cut out. Thank God for mods. This will kind of like Lovecraftian, if you ask me.
Is more than just bomb disposal. It's been converted into a launching silo as well.
No wonder the communists bombed this area. Then. I dare go down there. So I just gonna. Oh, Geronimo. Great fellas. And they're dead. Yay. Oh no. Angel. Very curious. Dead body.
Feeling a bit nostalgic?
North map. Let me get the legs. Sorry about that. Noisy neighbor.
Get it. They're gone. Exterminator! Send them!
Ooh, good one, Danse! What we just saying that I somehow pissed off a lot of people. Which way to go? It's this way! Does we feel rebellious? I'm not even a teenager. Shocking, I know. What is a child? Sorry, a child of Adam doing here? But I said I question a person who won't follow a bloody cult.
That's it.
Guys, what are they doing up there? Tap dancing. And I'm free. Let's go the proper way this time. But isn't that way? Ah, crap. There we go. Gosh, just climbing out the walls. Yay. Oh yeah! Love to have some backup for the backup for the. Never mind. I don't know what I was trying to say there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sell that. Yay! Another Children of Adam. Excuse me while I roll my eyes. Ow, that is lovely. Excuse me while I go the other way and boff. Look, no offense, but how far are these bloody bombs? Ugh.
Godless heathen!
Go.
I think you should stay on that. Instincts seem to be right on target.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
This moisture is bad for my power armor.
You and me both. Aw, they're kissing.
We may have a problem here.
I'm sorry, but it's going the wrong way. I am too easily amused. Most of the time. I don't think that how you fix the computer. Don't sneeze. You don't want these things to go off and have another nuclear apocalypse. I forgot.
To you, that doesn't seem awful. Me?
State your
you
purpose,
a
stranger.
ghoul?
You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Ah, great, not human.
Who's Adam?
Atom is he is the bringer of light, the great divider.
I'm
He
sorry.
is the infinite worlds within all of us.
Just tell me where you keep the nukes.
Your words betray your intentions. You do not see them for the holy relics they are, the gifts from Atom that must be protected. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Wait, since when does this Fallout New Vegas?
What's this great divide?
One day, Atom will return, and his touch upon the earth will bring the Great Divide. His glow will spread, it will illuminate, and it will birth infinite worlds from within us all.
Guys, I am an open-minded person, but cults, I don't understand. I am sorry.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth.
I
That
think
is
that
why
have
they must
already
be
been done.
safeguarded.
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
I want to spread his glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Perhaps then I have misjudged you. If you would see these relics used, then Atom's will is done. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm
What
your
the
soul.
frick are these guys snorting?
Ma'am?
Yeah. Gonna know that even when the world is at its end, the world hasn't gone crazy. Pardon me. Open the doors.
May Atom guide you, sister.
Yeah, someone drank way too much of the radiated Kool-Aid, if you ask me. Yeah, let's get out of here before his cultiness spreads. I'm so glad he's warning his fellow followers. Please ignore the sarcasm in my voice. Dance.
Paladin Danse.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertibirds arrive.
Is that really necessary?
Absolutely. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted, tested, and loaded. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak fighting efficiency, we can't afford to lose this stockpile. Dismissed, Knight.
Okay. I think there might be something here, but I could be wrong. Which most of the time I am, but you know, that'll be proven wrong than be right all the time. I tend to go to people's heads for some reason. Line! I need your help!
Contact. Threat eliminated.
Please come with me. Ooh, something I can sell. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think. Oh my brain. Okay, sorry about that. That one just totally came out of nowhere. Well, it technically did, but you know what I mean. How did you get? Oh my gosh. Getting low on fusion cores. Need to buy some. Lens flare! Sorry. There was something. Yeah, there we go. Wait a minute. Where did this go? This way. fiddlesticks. Ugh. Last doors. It's not luck. Ooh, maybe this is it.
Going up.
Yay! I mean, yes, this would be easier if I have a jetpack, but I'm kind of missing a few things, and oh my gosh, there's a leg. Back into the glowing sea. Wait, hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Oh geez, you know, 'tis the season. Yeah. Assault rifle and a combat rifle. Okay.
I always wondered what you'd look like as a robot. Not too shabby.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement. Sun goes down, crazies come out.
What? I don't want to know. Robots, they be crazy, right? It's probably up there, dang it.
Would you like me to go with you?
Paper.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do. Anything I can...
Okay.
do?
Well, we might as well buy some even more fusion cores.
So you're the new knight I heard about. Glad to have you on the team.
Better not be hitting on me, because I hit back with a bullet. That made more sense in my head now that I think about it. You know, we could go downstairs, but I'm almost out of fusion pulse, and I really don't want to get stuck in middle of a battle.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Oh, look at the little kitty. Okay, I will stop.
Ah, knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I found some technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited... Check every building.
Geez, you have to say that every time I come here.
How can I help you today?
You haven't lived until you tip a Brahmin with a vertebrae. Now that's a challenge.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Can I help you with anything?
Let me see what you have.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
Ooh, I guess I should do that. Oh, you just have one. Okay.
Oh man, I'm late for muster one more time. Captain
Then don't
Phelps is gonna
stand
have
there
me
and get a move on, you stupid twat.
Proctor Tegan's looking for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him.
Greetings, Knight.
There are days I miss being out in the field. Usually during lunches.
Okay.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
There's no sitting around. Move, move, left, right, left, left. I shouldn't be doing this. Sorry.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Good. I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now. Ever since we learned of the synth threat, we've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first. The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back.
We may or may
Officially,
not
they're missing.
have
Presumed dead.
Was there a rescue mission?
Of course not. We don't have the resources or the manpower to
we have
conduct a
stumbled
search.
upon that in
Recon
yesterday's
teams in the field have to rely on their
playthrough.
skills and training to survive. They know the risks. But we honor those who give their...
Right.
Your orders are to search for the missing recon team and recover their...
Oh, yeah.
It's been 3 years. They could be anywhere by now.
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress... Acquire a signal, and you should be able to trace it back to its source. That's all, Knight. Dismissed.
Yay! Unfortunately, we go by some super mutants. No! I'm sorry, but they're kind of bullet sponges. I hate bullet sponges. If I want a sponge, I would just go in my kitchen and get one. Oh.
Believe it's alive. That's ridiculous.
Ugh.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with that devil.
Okay.
Steel, angry scowls, lousy haircuts. All the touches I've come to expect from the Brotherhood.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Especially if you are on an alien apocalypse.
Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his...
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all,
I won't
without
press
your
the
help,
button!
I'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Yay, I get to press the button. I get to press the button.
Liberty Prime, back on online.
All right, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command. Accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module. Online. Audio functionality test. Initialized. Designation. Liberty Prime. Mark II. Mission. The liberation of Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah,
Primary
so
targets.
keep telling yourself that.
Any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis.
Is that normal? By the way.
Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems. Nominal. Weapons. Hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders. Compromised.
I've got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
Oh, someone's downal. Let's see.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted,
oh, that is totally safe.
Send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Ooh!
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Oh, I'm glad to lend my service. I love that little icon with the boy thumbs up, big Liberty Prime. Now we start blind betrayal. Not going to spoil what it's about, but you know, we could do that, or we could, you know, go to Diamond City and finally get rid of that green paint. Sorry. Oh yes, I kind of forgot Diamond City did this on the quote-unquote in-game of Christmas. Ah, cool. I do believe they do that for they also celebrate Halloween too, but my nose is itchy. There's sadly no other holidays. Thank God not Valentine's Day.
Right here. Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax with some care.
Bah. I'm sorry.
You have marvelous bone structure.
Stop hitting on me, creep.
Give me a minute. Excuse me. Question for you. Do you feel like Diamond City leadership has been
So we start that. I like.
You're back. You find that paint?
Yes.
Wasn't easy, but I found some, yeah.
Now that's damn fine news. Why don't you go ahead and paint the first stroke? Let's see how the shade matches up. That's a good shade of green. The wall sure seems happy with it.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Happy to help. It's been an honor.
It's nice to work with someone who knows how to show respect.
Dude,
There's
no
your
offense,
payment,
but I'm
and
just
a little
doing this for
bonus
the
for
cat.
getting the right shade of green. Don't do anything with it I wouldn't do.
I'm glad we did this. The wall is important to a lot of people here, Blue.
That guy need to get a wife. Okay, let's go back to the Pudwin and do blind betrayal. I'm not doing that. Why would I?
That's...
Unless you like getting shot.
Oh, my nose is killing me. Ugh. It's another reason I hate spring.
Excuse me, Elder Maxim.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
What's going on?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something.
That's your synth?
Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Now, do you have actual physical proof that he's a synth instead of, oh, I don't know, the Institute, you know, trying to make us go at each other's throats?
The data must be faulty.
The findings have been validated by multiple sources. Quinlan wouldn't have brought this to me if he wasn't 100% certain of the results. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word.
I'm sorry.
However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute
But
and
he
its
is
creations
so
need to be
dedicated to
destroyed
the Brotherhood
in order
of
to preserve
Steel.
our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
There must be some other way.
Exactly. You're not willing to let off one innocent man?
Absolutely not. My decision is final.
And besides, you haven't heard his side of the story yet.
Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point.
You know, there gotta be some way to figure out who's a synth or not.
So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Most synths have synth component, so maybe you have some sort of head scanning to figure that out.
Try to filter it out.
Control systems all reporting back.
Head deep. So, yes, apparently, quote unquote, Danse is a synth without any physical evidence whatsoever. I mean, canon, yes, he is a synth.
Personnel.
But
I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited.
Okay, now I can finally
Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination.
Don't despair, sister.
But the character, my character doesn't know the outcome.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Danse.
Okay, didn't mean to do that, Dale. My bad.
Your silence is disconcerting.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach
and yet he
would be
put
to
his life on the line to save the two remaining people of his squad with a complete bloody
You may
stranger.
want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Danse, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
This isn't the time and place. So if you want to talk Skyrim Haven, we can do it at the shadiest, the lone part of the Paladin.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger?
No.
Can't believe that after everything Paladin Danse did for you,
we
you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders. Ma'am?
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Well, if it isn't the woman who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is
Dude,
in
you
your
have
debt.
mood
Now,
swings issues.
Did you have Doc?
Bye, kitty. Yeah, I have a feeling Scribe Helen want to talk to us more than the location of Paladin Danse. Wow, great break room.
Scribe Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Danse?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Danse ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Danse.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Danse is the most selfless person I've ever met.
Gwen here really respects Scribe Helen, but basically she's speaking her mind, despite the situation.
Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
What we have to do is not follow orders given to us by a lunatic.
The orders, I'm confused.
Alright, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Danse had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Okay. Sorry.
If Danse ran away, he must be guilty. We better find him before he reveals our secrets to the Institute.
Man, people just love jumping on the bandwagon. I hate people like that. Okay. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Okay. I really hope that is a random spawning section for them, and then I'll see what happens. I'm pretty soft on the second option. Hold on. Come on. Ugh. Stupid Charizard. Go. Okay.
Blue, we're not alone here.
That looks lovely. Let's paint it. I am Ow, my leg. Why do I need Christmas on a sandwich? Place with all the pieces. Huh. Sorry. Kinda maybe got distracted there. Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought someone was at my door. Ooh. Come back there. Fourth Paladin Dance. Matrix slow-mo. Go all glitchy there. Calmly.
Nice. You're pretty good at that. Like, maybe next time you're in my house, I could keep it up one way to keep out uninvited guests.
Oh, I'm thinking. Okay.
Going down.
Ah, she's a ghost! Eek! I said this end up like the devil. I am so out. Chill me up! Ugh.
Commencing. Awful use.
yeah, I remember this. Let's just go this way, Piper. This way. Come here, young lady. Ah, we didn't have to go over there. Yep, that's definitely dead. Yay! Can I get a hallelujah?
We shouldn't be here. Okay. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. Never mind, it was dirty.
That's what we're doing this stupid tap dancing lessons now. Ugh. Okay.
For himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Danse?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. It just feels like a cruel joke. I remember being a child. I remember growing up in the ruins, everything. I suppose they programmed that all into my head. I mean, I feel like I've been in control of my entire life. Making my own decisions and determining my own fate. Even though the proof states I'm a synth, I don't feel any different than I did before. I still feel like a human. Why does any of this even matter to you? You're obviously here to carry out Maxon's orders. Does he even want me alive?
No. But I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed.
All because of a report on a holotape. It could have been, you know, a way
Steel and everything it stands
to, you know,
Synths
break the Brotherhood of Steel from the inside out.
Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be
controlled. And yet you did.
Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been
You're
a
actually
benefit to
an
mankind,
example of it
not
going
its
right.
downfall. Perhaps
Which
now
is
that
kind
you've
of saying
opened
a
my
lot
eyes,
at the moment.
I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Always on.
Hey.
Shoot.
Piper.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Maybe we can have this chat later.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm just talking.
No, it's
Always on
okay.
good
It's just
behavior, aren't you?
kind of really, really bad timing. I mean, not that it's a bad thing or anything, but the reason you want to talk is not the greatest timing for this situation.
Going up.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered, of course, in my...
Ground floor.
Hey.
Where to? Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Oh, for Pete's sake, Piper. Don't let me put you in the corner.
How dare you betray
Ah,
the brother?
crap.
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your
And yet,
senses?
you stabbed
Danse
him
isn't
back
a
from
man.
underneath
It's a
the rug,
machine.
no matter how
An
many years of
automaton
loyalty.
created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory.
Wow, that's
Flesh
funny since my
is
my son is so
Machine
cold-hearted.
is machine. The two were never meant
And yet
to
I gave
intertwine.
both to
By
him.
attempting to play
Figuratively,
God,
of course, but that's
the
still.
Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Danse to a nuclear bomb.
This machine
And
might not be a bomb,
as someone who
but its goal
actually
is
saw the bomb
exactly the
fell,
same.
this
This
is
where you
total
want the
BS.
damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. And some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw
Excuse
my
me,
brothers
but are we
dying
going
at my feet, I felt sorrow.
at least mention
When
the
I
part that
defeated an enemy of
maybe
the
the
Brotherhood,
information
I felt
might be
pride.
wrong?
And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Danse saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn woman. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Danse to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Danse, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
No shit. Sorry about him. He's kind of a prick.
Excuse me.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim
Guess
like
they're not
that.
interested in sharing, huh?
Are you hitting at something, Piper?
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact
That's
her
good.
and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard the Pridwin, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I be killed, I'd undermine his authority. But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be I promise you, I won't hit.
Goodbye, Danse.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Always on good behavior, aren't you?
You always pry this much into the motives of your traveling partners?
Just the ones I find particularly interesting. I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Sounds like it must be exhausting.
Huh, no kidding. But people, they deserve to know the truth. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
You'd really risk your family like that?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences, but in my experience, it's worth it. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, we grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town. He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
I'm sorry about your dad.
Thanks. It was hard after he was gone, but knowing that he died doing right, that's always made it easier. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Okay, Sorry, I'm thinking. I think we have enough time to do that tonight. I believe. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm sorry. I'm easily distracted sometimes. Me when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. It sounds in the moonlight. But yeah,
Unless you like getting radiation.
there was some. I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but there was some cut content on the final game that you actually become, or at least have the option of becoming Elder of the Prison. Yeah, well, actually, it's a mod that does actually restore that. I don't know the right off my head, but if you put Blind Betrayal like mod, I'm pretty sure it'll come up on the Nexus. I'm not sure if it's on the PlayStation or not. But yeah, the good thing is some of the audio is actually still in the file, so it actually is possible to, you know, actually go through and maybe take out the Max's go.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Danse. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of
Oh,
Paladin.
good to know you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Body's not even cold, and you're already dividing the loot?
To the victor go the spoils. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin
You're in the
is
next
expected to be
game.
a
I
symbol
will
of integrity
kick your ass.
to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ad Victorian. Nope.
Station keeping maintained. Thrusters stable.
But yeah, unfortunately we got Paladin Dance's old room. Not that it's a bad thing or anything, but at least wait until the party was over. Politics. You gotta hate them, but sometimes, you know, they can't turn out for the better than the wars.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
A synth. Right under our noses the whole time. But what you did, it was the right thing. But you probably have some documents for me. Or perhaps you'd like to aid.
I found some technical documents for you.
Ah, good. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth check every bill.
Yeah, we heard this before.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Then you hate mannequins then.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station.
I feel really bad. At least we got home plate.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Okay,
Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the Institute.
So boom. I'll go to the gallery, but I don't want to do that. Seriously? Note to self.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Danse has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat.
Seriously, can we model any more innocent people?
Group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations. which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do.
Seriously, what is the deal with these people killing innocents? You know, I've been there and it's not worth it.
It hardly seems worth our time.
The railroad may not appear to be a threat, but I can assure you they are a potential danger. Destroying the railroad
for the
hinges on
Institute,
completely
yes.
eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive
PAM.
Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Not hacking.
I'm not really the hacking type.
Then find someone who is and take them with you. I'd hate to see that robot go to waste just because you don't know a terminal from the rear end of a Brahmin.
I hope I don't need to remind you that the acquisition of technology is one of our most sacred tenets. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
If you're no good at hacking Pam's systems, you should take someone with you who can.
Are you done being a fucking know-all?
Proximity sensor's green.
And now we know the Brotherhood's real. So the real colors. And now I cannot feel my leg. Ow. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, Piper can not hack. Okay. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Actually, would like this. Let's just do this.
To be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
I don't want to kill Dean. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have gone to movement. And now I'm not sure if I'm kidding or not. Actually, we could actually do the Pikmin gallery now. my Bible! Ah. Bullets. Yay.
Time to play hero, huh?
Ow. That wasn't me. Come on. One moment of fatal silence.
You think we're gonna catch this Pikmin psycho?
The slippery bastard got away before, but Slab won't leave a man breathing after he's hunted our crew.
I heard Pikmin skinned Roy alive after he snatched him. Let the rats...
Pikmin!
What the hell was
Boys
that?
found your little secret entrance upstairs. It's just a matter of time.
Ah, this place is messed up.
Gone. Just like that.
Find him and kill him! Fire in the hole! Go!
Okay, damn.
Lost.
Boom, boom, baby! Eat this! Incoming! Come on, girl!
Down here, you idiot. Riddles.
Where'd that little bitch go? Open fire!
They're in our hands anyway.
I got the door open. Let's go inside. Think you can hide?
Guess we scared him off.
Asshole! Just give up!
This is nothing but a
Hear that? Was that you?
Matrix. I didn't know that there's still serial kills even after the apocalypse. Right. I'm picking these things up. Oh, seriously.
Where'd that little bitch go?
Wow, someone need glasses.
Who's there?
No sign of him now.
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
Probably was a dumbass dog.
Oh, it's on!
Get wasted!
This is nothing but
Ain't nothing! Unexpected. Whatever is making that smell needs to seek medical attention. Immediately.
Get it right by yourself. Hey. Give you that one. Come on, little girl.
Ooh, a salt fight.
Hey.
Still there? I see him here.
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Oh, sorry.
Finally got you, Pikmin.
Stab.
Thought you
Worst
could hunt and
name
torture
ever.
our people to your heart's content? I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
You hear that? Let's get this over with, shall we?
You don't have a choice. Great aim.
I need some goddamn fire support!
Who wanna be in your shoes?
Need backup over here.
close. Thank you. Those people deserve worse than that.
Maybe you deserve the same.
So saith one born killer to another. Regardless, I pay my debts.
If I let you live.
I'm helping you just by doing what I love. Why squander such gifts? If you visit my house again, look deep within my painting, Picnic for Stanley, and you will find my gratitude. You'll need this.
Well, first it's gonna start with Vados, but then it's gonna go to innocent human beings, so sorry. Okay, man. I'm gonna do that. I could probably come back later.
Excellent.
But yeah, that place is have so much wrong with it. Okay, then. Good. There we go. Good table.
Good neighbor, huh? You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
Well, these people kind of have nowhere else to go. You could probably blame the quote-unquote mayor. That wasn't so enough, and I don't know what is.
Your lady friend there. She's the dame who writes public occurrences, right? Good stuff. I always did appreciate good investigative journalism.
Too bad that it's nothing like going as it is today. Ugh.
You've been to Diamond City? Good noodles. A bunch of assholes, though.
You ever tried chess?
Seriously,
Sometimes you
like,
need to
get a new
sacrifice
pickup
a
line.
piece to keep the game going.
How's my little
Keep that
scout
in
doing?
mind.
You find out what's happening at Pikmin Gallery?
How do I even start? You know why they called it the Pikmin Gallery?
No, that was the point of the whole job, remember? What are you trying to say?
Oh god, it was awful. Pikmin was a serial killer and he was using dead bodies for his art.
Oh, seriously? That's messed up. Even for this town. I'll put the word out to avoid that place. Good work. You ended up in the abyss, but you crawled back in one piece. Here's your money.
Okay.
Hancock. He runs things here in Good Neighbor. Good man for the job. Fair and brutal in equal measure.
Gone. I forgot what last week. I think it would be a good time to revisit.
Well, I look like a bartender. Take your troubles someplace.
I wasn't even asking you. Jeez, these people are watching the gods on Skyrim.
Hey there.
I've been thinking about what you and Hancock said. I've decided I can't give up, but I'm no fighter. Maybe at least I can keep tinkering, though, to try to make your shroud costume even better.
Then let's do this.
Oh, sorry. I can't do nothing now. I'll fire up my radio when I have something for you.
Something. I thought it sounded like war in the neighborhood. Yeah, I think we can stop by there. Okay. What's that again? Wait. Might as well start that. Don't dare attack me.
Being advised, you are being watched.
Creep.
Go away.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
Okay, but just don't steal my kidneys.
Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
People don't drink anything from here. You may never know. They might drug it or anything.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you.
Just
Edward
don't steal my kidneys, please. I
But
kind
I
of need
always
them.
like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
The stuff in here's older than you, Blue.
Hey.
Now, before we get
I
down
take
to
offense
business,
to that.
I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that
Why am I
modern
getting
science,
a
even at its pinnacle, could barely
Stargate
begin to comprehend.
vibe at the moment?
I'm really just here about the job.
Not that this hasn't been scintillating.
I'm sorry if I'm rattling on. I sometimes forget not everyone finds these things as compelling as I do. I'll leave you to Edward. He'll be your immediate supervisor. But remember, I'd love to chat more about this when matters are not so pressing. Welcome to the family.
Okay, you're officially hired. Congratulations.
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy.
I have seen
the job I
little
got
stuff
for
in
you
the
is simple.
Commonwealth.
Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard
Let's
gunfire
hope
in the
he's
distance,
not
but
in
we
a
don't know
saw a
exactly
hole
what happened.
somewhere with
Check
a
in
hole
with
in his
Maria
head
at Parsons.
that
She's
was
in
stopped
charge
by
of
a
the
guy
security
named
force
Benny.
there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yes.
Yep. I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Oh, those don't summon codes and laws from our employer. That's not how I can make of that. Okay. Ah, crap! Thank you for dying. Oh, this is the place where the cranberries are, and that one toy maker. Now I have to depress this by thinking of that story. Oh. Yeah, that's great. That was too close. You have to fight a bloody death clock and go one day without fighting one. Get upset. guy.
Hey there.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for a missing package.
Oh, you're the new girl. So this package... Pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure. Assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so
guns,
close.
if you ask
Kinda
me.
like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
That's in the hall.
Maria's in charge.
Dang it. Wrong button. My leg now. Oh. What the? Seriously. And he's dead.
Get some, motherfucker!
Hey.
That is not acceptable. Imogen is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No, but that doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for, if not to keep the family safe?
I'd be happy to send someone to look for her, ma'am. It's not a...
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogen.
Blue.
Again.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogen right now.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogen decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
I insist you send someone to find Imogen.
We've been over this...
Just some raiders that ambushed him.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next... Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
I don't think you're even...
She wanted us to know where she went. She told someone.
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogen.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogen is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Sorry.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the Third Rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home.
Go on,
I'm sure
plan
you'll
on
think of
doing
something.
that.
You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
You sure managed to find your fair share of trouble, don't you?
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem?
Not at all. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned. First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. Article went over well.
I saw it
even
wasn't
got a
food
boycott of their
poisoning.
goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. The Dean, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. And I started feeling real
Okay,
woozy.
it wasn't food
I don't
poisoning.
know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something, and there it is, the still, and I just start chugging moonshine. Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it worked. Bleh. And while I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
I hope they became pen pals. Okay, I'll stop with the puns.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
I'm glad you're here too, Piper.
Thanks, Blue. That means a lot coming from you. So, you want to get out of here?
Yeah, let me just drag myself slowly to my power armor.
Why does Emma Jane do this to me?
You're asking the wrong person, lady.
That's one heck of a getup, Blue.
Peace, sister.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living, after all.
Let's see what you have.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
These NPCs are weird. It's like they're trying to talk to someone that actually bloody cares about them.
Enjoy your stay.
Lady, I
I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
I'm not even bothering you.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before someone swipes it.
Charlie.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! Gal wants a word.
Most days, I ain't got two caps to rub together.
Well, what's the matter, sweetheart? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. Ah, of course. It's those powerful muscles of yours. My, I could get used to looking at those. So what brings a woman like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are gonna get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Emma Jean Cabot?
Emma Jean? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
I just need to know where she is.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Emma Jean, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this lady here was just looking for Emma Jean. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Emma Jean was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Emma Jean's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella. You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
Nothing. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Later, Wonder Woman.
You're blocking my light, doll.
These people are weird. Okay. Well, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna end it here if that's right with you guys because I am way over the time limit. Also, I am very tired. Probably my allergy medicine for that. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow at the stream, and I hope you guys have a nice rest of the evening. Have a nice rest of the day.